Is there a beginning of the year challenge you always set for yourself that you are completing, about to complete, or just completed? Let's discuss. Hello and welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Ola and this is my weekly blog. This is my space where I slow things down a bit, talk about life as it's happening, and reflect on the world around us. Real conversations once a week. Let's get into it. Every year for a while now, I committed to a 21-day fast. This is like my personal cleansing to get rid of all the leftover energy from the previous year and get ready for the new year cycle. Kind of like my Jesus in the wilderness confronting my demon ritual. It's not always easy, but it's worth every moment completing it. Why do I do this? I do this for clarity, discipline, and reset. Let me break down my experience mentally, physically, and spiritually. One of the biggest benefits I feel is mental clarity. When I remove the constant indulgence, my brain stops juggling every impulses and starts focusing inward. Fasting has been associated with sharper mental focus, enhanced emotional regulation, and a greater awareness of your thoughts and your patterns. It has also been tied to reduce inflammation and pathways that may help support the brain health over time. It made me more aware of what thoughts actually belongs to me and what thoughts were just noise. Physically, fasting engages a process called autophagy, where the body clears out old or damaged cells and renews itself. Fasting has also been shown to help reduce inflammation, improve our metabolic markers, support immune system health, and reset digestions and our energy rhythm. For me, it always feels like giving my system a break, giving it a chance to catch up with itself, especially after a turbulent year. Then to the spiritual side, which was deeper than I expected. Fasting isn't just about the body. It's about what you're capable of noticing when physical distractions are stripped away. Many spiritual traditions see fasting as a path to increased awareness, deeper intuition, greater presence, and the inner stillness. From a spiritual perspective, fasting creates space, not emptiness, but room to experience connection and meaning more deeply. For me, it feels like tuning out the world's noise so I can listen and hear my own inner compass. I also took a work trip out of town. Travel always brings excitement into my life, but also has its own challenges. I find myself away from my home routine, hotel rooms instead of my own bed, navigating restaurant meals instead of my own kitchen. Overall, just adjusting to a schedule that isn't entirely mine. And sometimes that makes discipline harder, especially during the tail end of my fasts. But that part was meaningful. It showed me that discipline isn't always about perfect conditions. It's about staying committed even when the environment changes. I had to decide moment by moment, stick to what matters or get pulled into convenience. And every moment I was building a muscle. Despite the travel challenges, there were beautiful parts too. Meeting most of my team members in person rather over Zoom or Teams. Also got to meet some of the external stakeholders I'm going to be working with this year and beyond. In person, people are real. We tend to communicate differently face to face. The nuances, the gestures, the smiles, the laughter, those moments matter. It helps remind that work isn't just about the tasks. It's also about our connections. And that is something you only feel when you show up. Overall, the week wasn't dramatic. It wasn't crisis level struggle. It was, however, a meaningful discipline, a meaningful presence, and a meaningful connection. And it's all part of the arc of this blog. Not just talking about life, but living it consciously and documenting what matters. And if any part of this connected with you, I'm glad you're here. I want this space to feel like a place you can pull up a chair, breathe, and reflect. If that sounds like something you want to be a part of, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and walk through 2026 with me. Not as a spectator, but as people figuring life out loud together. If you have any thoughts, experiences, questions, I do read the comment section. And until next week, take care of yourself and see you soon.